The night was warm, and my heart was racing as I stepped into the house dimly lit by flickering candles, the air thick with the scent of roses and something deeper, something more intoxicating. I could hear soft murmurs in the background, voices low, and teasing, a sound that sent a shiver through me, anticipation building with every step I took. As I moved further inside, I saw my husband standing in the center of the room, his eyes dark with something I couldn't quite place the flicker of, a knowing smile on his lips. His hands tucked in his pockets like he was waiting, like he was savoring the moment before revealing the surprise he had planned for my birthday. My pulse quickened as I felt the warmth of gazes on me. I turned my head, slowly taking in the figures standing in the shadows, his closest friends, men I had known for years. But tonight they felt different. They felt charged with something electric, something untamed. The air around us thickened, the tension growing until it felt like it could snap with the smallest touch. My husband took a slow, deliberate step toward me, his fingers trailing along my arm, so light it sent a wave of heat through me. His voice was low, husky, filled with promise as he whispered in my ear that tonight was about me, about my desires, about giving me a night I would never forget. His lips brushed my skin, and I gasped, feeling the burn of anticipation claw at me from the inside. The others stepped forward, their eyes gleaming with something forbidden, something thrilling. My breath hitched as I felt the heat of their presence, the intensity of their attention. My husband's hand slid down my back, urging me closer, pressing me against the solid warmth of his body, his breath fanned against my neck, igniting something primal, something unstoppable. I felt surrounded, caged in the most delicious way, the energy in the room crackling between us all. There was no going back from this, no hesitation, no fear, just pure, unfiltered desire building, layer by layer, drowning me in its heat. My birthday wish had come true in ways I never imagined, and as the night stretched on, I knew I would never forget the way they made me feel, the way they worshipped me, the way they turned my birthday into something beyond my wildest fantasies. The night unfolded like a dream, each moment more surreal than the last. The sensation of hands tracing over my skin, soft yet firm, teasing yet deliberate, sending ripples of pleasure through me. My husband's voice was steady, a quiet command in the night guiding them, orchestrating every touch, every kiss, every lingering caress. I felt like the center of the universe, like a goddess adored and cherished my body, responding with a hunger I never knew existed. Candles flickered, casting golden shadows that danced along the walls, mirroring the fire within me. The heat between us all building to an unbearable level. The tension electrifying as they drew me deeper into the moment, into the pleasure I had never dared to crave. My heartbeat thundered in my ears, drowning out every thought, every hesitation, until there was nothing left but pure sensation, a symphony of whispered gasps and desperate touches filling the air. My husband's lips found mine, capturing me in a kiss that set my soul ablaze, his hands possessive yet gentle, reminding me that this night was his gift to me, a night of indulgence, of surrender, of pleasure so intense it threatened to consume me. Whole time became meaningless, lost in the rhythm of desire, lost in the heat of their devotion. Every touch, every sigh, every shudder, an unspoken promise of worship, of passion, of endless delight. The night stretched on an endless cascade of pleasure, an exploration of every hidden desire, every suppressed longing, their hands, their lips, their whispers, coaxing me further into a world where pleasure was infinite, where I was cherished, adored, where my body became an altar to the sensations they offered. My mind floated in bliss, my soul ignited with the sheer ecstasy of it all, until finally, breathless, trembling, I surrendered completely, knowing that this was a birthday I would never, ever forget. As the first rays of dawn slipped through the curtains, painting the room in a golden glow, I lay in the warmth of tangled sheets and lingering touches, my body humming with the remnants of passion. My husband lay beside me, his fingers tracing idle patterns on my skin, a silent reminder of everything that had transpired. The night had been more than just a celebration. It had been a revelation, an awakening of desires I never knew I held. As I turned to look at him, his eyes burned with the same intensity from the night before, a promise unspoken, but understood. This was only the beginning of something far greater, something that would change us forever, with a soft sigh and a satisfied smile. I closed my eyes, letting the memories of the night lull me into the sweetest of dreams, knowing my life would never be the same again.